cheers, by the way. It's
a very good wine.
Oh.
Like a monorization of young employee. Brother told me, like, call the owner and tell him
You want to close the shop.
So mother, would it allow you?
Yeah, they didn't know. Now they know.
They did that to my wife.
Oh my God. Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Grace Marie and welcome back to my channel. This is my husband, for those who have not met my husband, and this is the wine couple. So today we're going to make it short and sweet. Please, if you haven't subscribed, do not forget to subscribe, like, share to your friends, family, and let's have fun together.
Yes.
So today I'm here with you, my love, and it's beautiful afternoon, and for sure here in Dubai it's not what you expect to have an off day and enjoy yourself with a glass of wine.
I'm telling you. So
which is cheers, by the way. It's a
very good wine.
Oh. So, I did not know you say that.
It's such a very good wine. It's called Bordeaux Superior. This one is by Chateau de Massagne. It's a blend of Cabernet Sauvignon with Merlot. And when you see the name Bordeaux Superior in the bottle, it means that it's like a bump up of a classic Bordeaux wine.
And because of that, when I was getting, because I got this wine, and when I was getting it, because you always tell me
these days you're good at picking
wines. I'm becoming
I'm
good. I'm gonna be a sommelier.
You wanna be? You got it.
No, it's too much reading. It's not my thing. Cheers, though. I'll be the drinker, which I love the wines that you select.
You didn't drink it, even though we cheers.
No, oh, sorry, my love.
So as I was saying,
that's disrespectful.
So this wine is like a bump up or a lift up of standard from a classic Bordeaux wine.
Okay.
Now to a higher standard of red wine.
Yeah.
And the grapes are always like the same, the Bordeaux brand, and they are sourced in all over Bordeaux. And this name can only be on a Bordeaux red wine or a Bordeaux dessert wine.
Okay.
So there are rules that are, they govern how the grape should be and everything. There's a lot of rules when you call your bottle a Bordeaux Superior, which is on French law of wine.
Oh,
that's for another day.
We'll talk about wine another day, but you've heard for yourself a Bordeaux, blah, 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 blah. But I'm good in tasting and knowing, okay, the color. By the way, nowadays I'm good in color. I can tell the alcohol quantity of wine when I'm having it. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. But hey, guys, that's not the topic why we're here. We are here to give you more interesting things, more interesting stories, and give you heads up and life experiences. I mean, it's all about enjoyment and it's all about good, positive vibes all the way.
We enjoy,
baby. First of all, if I go to the topic today, before we go to our topic today, I mean, you love wine a lot.
I love wine.
And to be honest, the way you smell it and taste it and know how would you look and smell a wine and know, like, okay, I can smell nuts, I can smell grapefruit, what kind of techniques do you use? Like, do you read so much?
It's actually not
I know you
techniques.
Read, but
when you explain wine, you can explain on your own way. Like you can say the wine smells this, but there's a standard way of explaining wine. And wine is not something that you can just explain. You have to do some reading. You have to do some theory, tasting a lot of tasting for you to be able to to actually understand wine. You need to do a lot of tasting. I'm not saying that I'm good at it, but I know not a lot, but enough.
Enough, yeah. Amazing. I see you reading a lot. So, anyways, I understand. I know where you're coming from.
Being a sommelier, which we'll talk about, you have to be like committed, determined, and you have to be intentional on what you do.
Okay.
You have to be physically and mentally fit to be able to do wine, because people may think you are always drinking.
And also, I realize when it comes to wine, you should be able to learn a lot and ready to be able to get knowledge and prepared your mind to invest yourself in learning
and it's tough.
different
It's
types
tough
of
if you're
books.
not, that's why you have to love it. To do it, you need to love it. The interesting part about wine is love.
Yeah.
And wine brings people together.
It has
I'll tell you an example.
Yeah.
So the winemaker or the farmer makes the grapes, and then he produces the wine.
Yeah.
And then he sells this wine to the consumer. Now we are drinking it.
Yes.
This is how the farmer and the consumer they meet. They meet through a bottle of wine.
Okay.
This is the wine that has feelings. This is the wine that, can express itself. You can know if the wine is in bad condition, if it's stressed. This is where you know. This is the interaction and connection between the supplier or not the supplier, the farmer, and the person drinking wine.
Wow.
I know it's a lot, but
to our next video, guys, you definitely know more about wine. But for today's intention, it's all about life experience. Guys, we would like to share like a very few bullet points, or rather very brief, short and sweet, like I said, the experiences that we had. People like always ask, even when you're in Dubai, people will ask you, how did you get yourself in Dubai? Like, how would you have this kind of life in Dubai? But one thing I want to ask you, baby, what we can tell our viewers, like, after you finished school, you went to primary school, you went to high school, you went to college, you went to university, whatever was your last levels of going to school. Where did you see yourself after that? Or how did you see yourself, and how are you after high school? Like reality versus your vision, your passion. What?
I didn't see myself working in hospitality.
What did you want to become when you grow up?
I want to be a lawyer.
Oh, you say that all the time. And why you don't now?
Life experiences.
Life experiences. Reality versus your dreams.
So after school, my first job.
I'm interested.
My first job was I worked in a supermarket. Actually, for those who are in Kenya, they know Jogoo Road supermarket.
Yeah.
Uchumi.
Before, yeah. Do we still have Uchumi now?
Yeah, I think it's still there. I'm not sure, but I think it's still there.
Yeah, Uchumi was the one of the if you're going to Uchumi,
that's where I worked, and that's why when I came actually to Dubai, I knew that Uchumi helped me.
Yeah.
To stand for long hours. I remember when I used to remove shoes because we were standing for long hours.
Or you were arranging things there, or your cashier.
Like merchandise or something you arrange. You have to, you know when you're in Kenya.
Baby, guys. Okay, baby. Sorry, I'm cutting you short. Since he said that, please, I don't want to take you long with the video, and then again I repeat what I have to say now. But let me just say it. He was working in Uchumi, right? I was working, baby, I've never told you this, by the way. I was working in Madai supermarket in Riru. And guess what, guys? I was selling diapers. I was promoting diapers. If you saw me there, I was like, diaper. Your baby would have this diaper, and
I'll tell you a story about
they would be on the diaper and you last for long. I would lie.
In this supermarket, it's like you're monorized.
It's crazy.
In supermarket,
how much are you getting in the supermarket a day?
You don't wanna know.
Tell me.
But it's so small. Like I used to get.
It was good that day. It was good that time.
I got like 8,000 Kenya shilling a month. Yeah. So it was a bit.
Funny thing, I used to get 1,000 a day.
A day for that's the 30,000 Kenya shilling per month.
It didn't hit me 30,000 because on weekends I was not working.
Me for a month I used to get 8,000 because we were employees from another company.
Yeah.
So we
were paid monthly. I was paid daily, so I could have just resigned.
The worst part in this job was when they brought the salt with that roll. It was like a monorization of young employees.
Are you frustrated?
We used to go and we were like told stay on the line and we're gonna give you this. They used to throw like get used. So how he throw the salt, you have to get it like it was trauma. Oh my god.
But poor lawyer.
I did that job for 2 months.
Only 2 months?
2 months.
I stayed long enough on my job. And after you working in Uchumi, did you now realize, okay, fine, I want to go to Dubai, or
No.
did you get something else?
No. Now after that,
how long?
I worked in a pub.
Ooh.
That is in Umoja. For those who are in Arabu.
Umoja, una coach, yes.
It's
a beautiful place.
Umoina,
Umoina,
you know, Umoina?
Yeah, it's a beautiful place.
So I worked in a pub. This job was a bit flexible, but I didn't have time. But where I was
Is this the same story that you were telling me before?
This is where I was drugged.
Yeah, you were drugged. This is the same story, right?
Yeah. So I worked in this pub. I used to sell beers. I think that's where everything to do with alcohol came from.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a pub.
When that time, at your age that time,
that I was 20. No, I came to Dubai when I was 21.
Oh so my God.
That I was 20 or 19.
You're too young. You're still a teenager when you're doing the bar pub.
I was 20 or 19. 20 or 19.
So you started hustling early.
Yes. So yeah, that's when I was doing pub. And I remember one day, some good friends of mine, putting some. They gave me a chocolate. You know, I'm still young and everything.
Yeah, you didn't know.
Yeah, I thought like, they're my friends, and they gave me chocolate.
And you were hungry.
Little did I know this chocolate was,
put some things inside.
I was not hungry.
But you're just
We're talking about chocolate. Who doesn't love sweet things?
Yeah.
I love sweet things.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Of course.
And
it's my friends, so I had to eat it. Little did I know these people I call my friends, they wanted to mess me up. So they wanted me to get drunk. And this place, there used to be Kenyan police coming.
Yeah.
So you can imagine if that day I got drunk.
Yeah.
What would have happened?
Maybe
I would be in jail. So they dragged me, and then they gave me some few things to put in the fridge, which actually one of tobacco. And I had taken I realized that around 8 o'clock I was like, I'm not in good mind. And I feel like I'm dizzy, I'm drunk or anything. I called my brother and told him, I don't feel okay. And my brother told me, like, call the owner and tell him
you want to close the shop.
So what I did, because I still had some customer, and actually those police were in there. They used to order something from me, and they order some, I would go to the bar and get them beers, and then sleep in the counter.
Wow.
That's how bad it was. But I closed, and when I closed, these guys, they came and they started to ask me, why are you closing too early or everything? I don't know, I'm not feeling well.
Yeah.
Because did I know that I was not that much drunk, but I was a bit more tipsy that if I continued to work or anything, I would have
gone wrong.
Exactly. So yeah, that was my second job. I used to sell a pub, and that's what happened. That job, I used to sell uniforms, school uniform in River Road.
So how many jobs did you do after school?
I think River Road job was, I think, the last one. And during this River Road, there used to be one of my friend, and I used to get some alcohol from her, and then I would take it, like maybe she would give me with 1,000 Kenya shilling, the price, and I'll go to Umoja, to the new pubs and the pubs that are available, and I will sell them 1,200.
Wow.
And then I will take back the 1,000 to her, and I stay with 200. And hiyo itakuwa fare yangu.
So biashara.
Biashara, I did
from way back.
I remember now that I was still 20. 21, I think 21.
Yeah.
I had just turned 21 when I was doing this uniform job, and
when you speak about that, when I finished my Madai job and everything, because with time I was like, I don't want this, because I used to use the diapers because it was a different brand.
Yeah.
So every time that I had extra diapers, I would take diapers and give to my family, people that who have babies. They'll come and say, Absol, you have promotions. So the leftovers of promotions I take to families. I'm like, I used to be that person.
Wow.
And then after that, life was a bit difficult. I mean, I never went to college, so I just finished high school, and I personally never liked school. I wasn't good in school.
I loved school, but I didn't.
I wasn't. Yeah, you could have gone to college if you had an option.
If I had an option, yeah.
For me, even if the option was there, I could have just
But
given to
it's not
somebody
that
else.
I didn't go. I was given option to either go to school or to come to Dubai.
Okay.
What would you choose?
Comment down below, because personally, bro, okay, mine is different because I don't like school. And guys, for those, that's my opinion. For those who are in school right now, please read, please.
It's very important.
It's very important.
You never stop reading.
Yes.
Just to let you know. If you
After,
think,
and then guess what? I never liked school. Now with the age that I am, I'm not forced to read, but I have to
you
read.
have to read.
Because, bro, people are smart out here.
Huh.
People have, for you to have your own businesses, for you to have things going on in your life, you need to be
up to date.
Upstairs, you need to be right. So, personally, after I did my diapers, then you know these things of those, you know, when you go to the pub and you're being sold shots.
Yeah.
Yes, they used to do that.
The one you put
the
like you're a host
those sexy ladies that would be at the hostess desk with the mini dress.
I feel like they should be
saying whiskey, tequila.
Wow, you did that?
Yeah.
So you worked in the bar as well? Wow.
I would not. Okay, that's true, but partially I kind of did work in that environment, but my family wasn't comfortable for me to work in a pub because my mom and my dad never liked that.
Of course, if I was your father or mother, I wouldn't allow you.
Yeah, they didn't know. Now they know.
The secret.
The secret is out. Yo, yeah, because I have never wanted to be broke. I always see myself with a very brighter life.
Yeah.
And I could do like a lot to make sure that my life is comfortable.
And how, now, how did you come to Dubai? Or how did you decide, or how did you know that now you want to go to Dubai? Or
so
how did you get the chance?
Yeah, I worked so much, and it got to a point that even the environment that you're working is not conducive because you'd find guys taking advantage, especially when you're a lady and it's at night and you're hostessing.
Yeah.
Guys would just, like stab, the way they tap your eyes, those things.
They did that to my wife?
Oh my God, babe, you didn't know me, then relax. I'm all yours right now.
Cheers to that.
So they used, like, it was like not a very good environment. So I stopped, and I stopped working in the bar and everything. And then after that, I started just being there. But when I decided to come to Dubai, my sister was still here, and my sister was doing really good. So I told my sister, "How do you do this? How can I be able to have money like you do have money?" My sister was like, this and this and this, Dubai jobs and everything. And then my sister was like, "Are you asking like you wanna come or what?" I'm like, "I would love to come to Dubai."
It was like this chance.
Yeah, it was like a chance that was not
You're
there.
asking the wrong person. Would you like to come?
Yes,
of course, yes.
Of course. So I was like, I really do want to come. I really do want to change my life. I wasn't in like a very good environment, so I really want to change my life. So then and there is when I did change my life. I came to Dubai. But the first quarter, like the first few years that I came, because I think I came for 1 year and a half, I came here and I got a lot of money and I could not control because I was young.
I would like to know that in secret. How much money was a lot?
Next time, I know for me at that age, I'm used to getting 1,000 a day, Kenyan shillings.
And now you're getting maybe.
And come here, I'm like those days, I'm like having 80 to 100,000
a month.
A month.
Hey, you guys.
It was too much. And for me,
I was spoiled person now.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. What can I do now? It was a bit, and it was an eye opener for me. But you know what I can say? Because honestly, I don't want to come to how life was in Dubai. That's a video for another day. Yeah. But after high school, it's not what you expect or dreamt of. Personally, I only finished high school. I never went to college. I never went to university. Personally, I chose not to. And I would advise people out there, it is good if you have resources.
What would you tell the now there are guys who are coming out of school, whether it's college, whether it's high school, and maybe whether in high school you'll not get that chance to go to school, but maybe you get an opportunity to do some work or go outside the country, or if you're in a college you already have a degree and you get a chance to get a good job or get out there. What do you tell these guys about life?
Honestly, life is full of surprises because what I wanted or what I saw myself be or dreamt of never came to pass at that time. It's only later that I pull up work and I really was pursuing what I want, because there's a difference of wanting what you want and doing nothing, and there's a difference of wanting what you want and actually practicing it and doing it and chasing it. It's different. So personally, I would say to people out there, people are coming from college, high school, university, or anything, there might be no job opportunities out there. So if you want something, you have to chase it. You have to use all the means that you have to use for you to get what you want. Like, for example, I go to school and I go and do lawyer and stuff like
And
that.
then you don't get
You
the
need
job.
to be like on social media. Right now, everything is social media. Follow all kinds of lawyers, follow all kinds of law places, like where you would find this kind of thing.
Like get informed what's happening around.
What are the farms around? Like, follow these things. Go there. Take your CVs. Like,
You
you
never
need to
know.
chase. You never know.
You cannot just sit and say, keep saying, oh,
Yeah, I
in
went
Kenya
to
there's no
school, I
jobs.
got an A, and
know.
somebody has to see that I passed and got an A, and I need to get what I want. No, you need to chase it, because even here in Dubai, how many people do you work with have degrees,
I'm
have
telling you.
masters, have
On my
lawyers,
on my
engineers,
previous job, I was working with one guy. He was like a psychologist, professional.
Yeah,
And the
and
other
it's just a
one,
waiter,
the other
or
one was a civil engineer, and I was asking them like,
and you're the boss,
and
and
I
you
was
didn't go
like,
to school.
others are a lawyer, and I'm
Yeah.
like, what happened to our country?
Yeah.
Like these people, they have the knowledge, they have all what is needed,
Everything.
but life is full of surprises that you say.
Yeah.
But for me, what I would tell the young
Keep
guys,
pushing.
the young guys that are coming out of school, please don't give up. And don't blame people because you don't have
Of
this.
your failure or
Don't
your
blame people because you don't have a job.
Yes.
You
You keep on saying,
You
oh,
have
the
to
government hasn't given us
No.
job. No.
The government is not there to give you.
Yeah.
The
'Cause
government
you-
is
you
there.
will stay there.
I think the government is there to create a space for you to do the job.
Even when the
And even
government create opportunities
live a-
for
no,
you,
live
you
your
might
life.
not be part of those people who got the opportunities.
Exactly.
So it could be a two-way traffic at the end of the day. You got an A for yourself. If you have now everybody has a phone. Follow people that really matter. Stop following. Okay, you want to follow people that you want to see their lives. Okay, people having good lives out here. You want to follow them. Well and good. But I think
You have to create the same life for you if you
for
are
yourself,
following them.
and you need to follow people that align
With
your
what
career, what you want. You need to see this thing that you want
what
every
they
single
say,
time.
like if you want for you to get something, you must produce the same energy
Yeah.
of what you want.
Yeah.
You cannot be wanting to be a big person, a lawyer or civil engineer or a big person in the industry, yet your energy is different.
Exactly.
The people you're moving around are not in what you want. They don't align with what you want.
Yeah.
So let's all learn to align ourselves with what we want in life, because that's where the energy comes from. That's where you start to get motivation. Oh, this guy did this. I think because he is on my field, I should do the same.
And have a circle that has the same mindset that you have. I would say that to wrap up this conversation.
Before that, you young guys that they're in school and they think, oh, I just want to finish school and go out there.
And
just know that you can never stop learning. I thought
Knowledge is
that
key.
After school, I'll never take books.
Baby, I thought, because I do not like to be in school. That is an honest truth. I thought after school, I would be like a housewife somewhere because I could not go to school. Never.
Sometimes you ask yourself,
but right now, baby, I'm reading for myself.
Shule hatukufunzwa hizi.
The school doesn't teach you real life experiences. They will teach you what to expect and everything like that. What I can say, school is important.
It's important
because it actually engages your brain.
It activates your brain.
Yes, your brain, it gets engaged and stuff like that. But be open-minded and also know that school will give you the platform you want to have after school. You want to do law, of course you have to be in school. You want to do medicine, engineer, architect, all this.
And I've noticed something. If I want to be a lawyer now, I can go to school.
Yes.
I can go to school, but actually I've realized there are different things than being a lawyer.
Cheers to civilians.
But you guys, you can be anything you want after school. You just need to be patient and don't think that if you don't get what you want after school, you'll not get it. Life is a process.
Yeah.
And you have to
follow your dream.
You have to do. You are like a farmer. You have to farm for it.
Yeah.
You have to look for it.
Plant what you want to grow, my friend.
Exactly.
Plant what you want to see grow.
Exactly.
If you do not plant the right seed, of course, what do you expect? Of course, you get any dry fruit or something. You cannot plant a mango and expect an avocado tree.
That was tough.
No, it's just that it hurts when you see people wanting to have things very easily in life. Whereas some people are waking up 4 a.m. in the morning to chase.
Sometimes you don't have time to rest.
Yeah, look at us right now. We are trying to have a quality time because we don't see each other like in a week. And we're living in the same house. Trying to make sure that things
they go the way we want to have a good future.
Exactly, for the family and for the kids. What can I say? Enjoy your life. Anyway, guys, that was real. That was the best conversation. Thank you, baby, for being my guest today. I feel so honored, and having one knowledge every day, it's a very good thing. Thank you for that.
Done, huh?
I'm almost done. Wow. The wine is very smooth. My husband, please see, or rather follow him on his Instagram account, which is nyagawines_101, and my Instagram is Njoki Cream. And if you'd like to ask anything, if you'd like to know anything about wine, you know who to hit it up. If you want to ask anything about life, jobs in Dubai, experiences in Dubai, here for you, Habibis.
Cheers.
And Habibits.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Bye-bye.